Welcome to week 2. Thanks for sticking around. We're going to be having a lot of fun this week. It's sort of my intention. It is, online class to keep you interested, keep you coming back, and make it a little bit fun. So this week I want to talk about something called crowdsourcing. Again, if you're a journalism student, you may already be a little bit familiar with this. But one really important way we use social media is to get input. Remember, it is social. And so creating a conversation and feedback, and that's really going to be very essential to a lot of the writing we do during this course. So with crowdsourcing, I want to remind you to be asking questions, to be inviting your readers to respond to you, share their own ideas. And it's really very effective for media today to be crowdsourcing with shrinking newsrooms, with as much data that is now available, to be able to ask questions and have readers give their input. So that'll be an important part of our class. We're also going to talk about writing ads. So why ads? Well, it's actually very real world. We probably all have done it or will be doing it at some point. And so there are things like Craigslist and eBay. But what I think I would like to do is challenge you to write a spectacular ad, something that's really going to get people's attention, that is interesting, perhaps funny. So talking about how to hook a reader right away. So remember, we were talking about the inverted pyramid, not having a lot of time to grab someone's attention. And so I think an ad is a great way to try to do that in a real world way. So I will be asking you to write an ad. You don't need to actually post it, and what you're trying to sell doesn't even have to be real. I've had people sell their soul. I've had people sell bundles of rubber bands. You name it, I've had people try to sell it. And so the more creative, the better. And the final thing that we'll address this week in week 2 is blogging. And you will be doing a lot of blogging this semester. You will write 4 different blogs for our class. The goal will be to try some different styles. You'll be writing a narrative blog telling a story. You'll be writing a persuasive blog trying to sway someone to your opinion. An informative blog where you will use research. Links are very important when you're blogging, but especially critical when you're doing a research blog. And one of the theories is to link to other sites, and then hopefully they'll link back to you, and that's a way to grow your followers. Your final blog is the most challenging, and that is to write a humor blog. And humor is something a lot of us think we can do. We think we're funny, but again, keeping our audience in mind and deciding, is this really funny? Where are people at when they're going to be reading this? Realizing that our humor may not be everyone's humor, and so I think out of all of them, the humor blog will be the most challenging. In addition, you'll be expected to write 4 blogs for your WordPress site, and so those are different from the other 4 blogs where we're experimenting with styles. The blogs for your WordPress site should be particular to your niche. So you might be blogging about something, the hobby you have, perhaps a collection. I've had students do portfolios, so writing about various aspects of their experiences, travel blogs, food blogs. So those blogs, those are particular to whatever your niche is and your WordPress site. So I think you'll have a lot of fun this week, and again, don't hesitate to contact me if you need any help, and please get started early because we have a lot to cover. So thanks again.